Greetings comic lovers and welcome back to Casually Comics, the channel where we chat all things comics, from reviews of comics new and old, to history, to anecdotes, to wherever our whims take us. And today, were you feeling happy? Did you have a good day? Were you thinking, I'm too happy? If only there was some way I could be sadder, something that would instantly make me feel just down, and like the world was a gloomier place. Don't worry, I'm here for you. I got something that'll bring the mood right down. That doesn't have to be a bad thing, by the way. We're about to look at Deceased number 3. I'm Sasha, and of course, spoilers. This is the Deceased miniseries by Tom Taylor, number 3. We gotta shut down the internet. If you're sometimes in the mood for something heavy, hit that like button. So for those of you who missed our reviews of parts 1 and 2, firstly, how dare you? I'm joking, you know the drill. Card, link. But for those of you who are too busy, TikTok, here's the cliff notes. This is DC's attempt at a Marvel Zombieverse, essentially. This is a horror mini-event, though it is starting to have some spin-offs, because it's doing well, people like it, and they especially like the covers. Look it up, and you're more than likely to find an article about the covers, either mains or variants, before anything else. So Darkseid started the zombie apocalypse via techno-organic virus. He created this inadvertently when he was trying to fuse Cyborg, who he had kidnapped, with his half of the anti-life equation. It all went wrong, it mutated, Cyborg got sent back to the Earth, where the virus was then spread through our phones, because our phones are turning us into zombies. This led the remaining heroes to the conclusion that they had to shut down the whole internet. For me, this whole thing has a very early 2000s anti-internet PSA thing going on, but that's probably just because of the era I come from. Things spreading through the internet would be incredibly scary if it was actually happening. We've already lost some big players as well. Aquaman, Batman, which I'm actually really glad for Batman, to be honest. Take that, Mr. Contingency. I'm sorry, it's just sometimes the level of preparedness they have Batman at is just ridiculous. I knew that you would trip on that stair 3 years ago when I saw that it hadn't been fixed, so I put bandages in the stair above in a secret compartment where your head was going to fall. 'Cause I'm Batman. So I hope you at least mildly chuckled, because now it's time for the sadness. Firstly, this cover here is clickbait. I see you putting Batman on the cover. They want their cake and to eat it too. Kill him off, but not let the casual fan who may just be stumbling upon this book and decide to buy all 3 at once know it. Sneaky, sneaky. We open on Alfred staring down at the bodies of his family. Bruce, Dick, and Tim, all dead. Bruce by Alfred's own hand. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. How's your happy doing? Cause I could cry. This issue is more sparing in the narration, but when it is there, it is very melodramatic. But it works well, this issue, with the tone of everything that's going on. Mostly it's talking about how there's no time to grieve, there's only time to act. We then cut to Harley killing the Joker and being thrilled about it after a brief panel that makes it look like she might be sad. But with how she's been depicted for years now, her being sad would have been what subverted expectations, not the other way around. And both are valid reactions and would have had merit. Harley has been portrayed many ways, and some of the portrayals have been highly nuanced. And all of them have something to say. This includes the earliest ones, although there is an attitude among certain fans that those early portrayals just need to be dismissed. There's nothing empowering there, nothing to talk about. However, that's actually not the case. There are some very subtle, interesting conversations going on in the early portrayals that weren't being had anywhere else, and still to this day aren't. But that's a discussion for another day. Several other days. So many Harley discussions to be had. Harley here is all like, Ivy was right, and back to Ivy, so it kind of unintentionally comes off like she's just trading one obsession for another. Harley just needs to do her own thing, and she actually has been, and that includes being with the Joker as well as dumping him. She left him for the first time way back in 2001, so really Tom Taylor is 18 years too late. We're not here to hear me wax poetic about all these deep concepts. We're here for zombies. So yippee-ki-yay, Mr. J. I have to face my monster. And then the birds of prey show up. I guess we're bird hunting. And she has no remorse about this. She's actually a little excited because with or without Mr. J, well, Harley's pretty villainous, which again is a discussion for another day. People are dying. It's the zombie apocalypse. So get ready to get shot, birds of prey, although in the zombie apocalypse, that's exactly the right attitude to have. Everybody is a target, and if they're zombified, it's over. So have you pepped up, you saw Harley, she's always good fun. Well, don't worry, because Damian's here to bring you right back down. He's justifiably sad because his dad is dead, but the narration boxes said there's no time for grief. Clark has to clear out the Daily Planet building to turn it into a sanctuary and safe zone, which includes clearing out a lot of his and Lois's friends and colleagues. He leaves the former Black Canary, now Green Lantern, with Ollie to guard the building and his family while he goes off to go to Smallville. There's a really sad scene here where he tells John that he's 100% for sure gonna come back while Damian just sadly sits and watches. Meanwhile, in Atlantis, Aquaman, who's been infected, has been slowly spreading the zombification through the sea. He's turning people along the way, and the virus is spreading through the blood, infecting the water, becoming inescapable. And that's horrifying to me. There's just something so visceral about it. Just seeing this goop oozing towards you. It's a lot more easy to feel creeped out about than your phone. But again, that's for me. Mileage 100% varies. What are you more scared by? Stuff in the water or things on your phone? Let me know. Or both. Both is always an option. Mara flees, but Garth isn't so lucky. Meanwhile, Superman is making his way over to Smallville, but he keeps stopping along the way to help people, which means he manages to save Black Lightning and his family and send them back to the Daily Planet while he keeps on going. However, by the time he makes it all the way to the Kent farm, well, it turns out he's too late. For Jonathan, at least, because it's always John Kent. Have you noticed that? He's the one who's dying of a heart attack, getting murdered, not letting his son save him from a tornado that he totally had time to go back and get him from with nobody seeing. For reasons. So this next sequence is absolutely heartbreaking and is told with as little dialogue as possible. Clark going into the barn to see his father, and what narration is there really does work. Superman had somewhere to be. He was faster than a speeding bullet, but he was too late. Clark killing his own father with heat vision through the door down to where his ship used to be kept? My heart. It's so sad. And it means something, like Superman killing is supposed to. When you have a character who doesn't normally kill, it has to have a lot of weight behind it and a really big reason, and this does. This issue ends with Clark leaving with his mom. Also, this means that Jonathan Kent had a secret smartphone, or at least that's what I like to think. I need that happy image of him on a tractor playing Farmville because this issue was really depressing. But it was really good, partially because of that. I really liked issue 3. It made you feel things, or at least it made me feel things. You had solid set pieces and exchanges between characters with relationships with each other. Alfred and the family, Harley and the Joker, Superman and his family. The stakes rose and the art was solid. And there were still character moments, but it felt tragic and bigger than the other ones. For me, in this issue, for the first time, I fully bought it, outside of the oh my god, zombies appeal. It's not perfect, and it still gets a bit stuck in its own melodrama, but it feels more like it earned it this time round. Are you sad? I have more fun vids on my channel, I promise. Just click around, they're all there. What did you think of this issue? Are you loving DC Zombies? Are you a zombie kind of person? Let me know down below. And while you're down there, please do all the YouTube things. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you never miss a vid. I'm Sasha, thanks so much for watching Casually Comics, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.